a toast to Sony Animation.
NERDSoul.
Lay Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, coming with another wonderful episode of them movie reviews, and also in combination with thumbnails. It's all about animation. Today, we're gonna talk about a movie that I am so hyped for. I've been waiting for a long time. I think a lot of us have been waiting for a long time. He's a web crawler. He's a young man. He's a great student, a good friend, and a good son. That's right, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And in this case, I'm talking about Miles Morales. But before we get started with this movie, I want to apologize. I'm going to apologize to Sony. Sony, listening. Sony, I know you watch the show. And when I say Sony, I mean everybody at Sony. Everybody at Sony watch the show. All the employees, they all watch this show. And I want to say I apologize. When the trailer first dropped, I was like, word. We get Miles Morales. Then y'all had the second joint with all these extra Spider-Man, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all told us this was gonna be Miles Morales movie, all right? And why all these extra people in here, all right? Why he gotta share, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said out my mouth. I said, look, why the black character gotta share, all right? Why he can't have his own movie, all right? So I apologize. You use the Spider-Verse in a way to help tell his story. So I'll ease back. You know what I'm saying? At first I came out with the claws. You know what I'm saying? But I apologize. This is definitely Miles Morales' story. So before we get into the story and all that stuff, this is spoiler free. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'm not gonna give up no plot points or no things gonna happen, no nothing. You're safe here. We're gonna get general, but I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying, what to expect. So first, let's talk about the animation, which is top notch. Whatever you've seen in the trailer is way better in the film. The way it plays out, just the way they use so many different styles of animation and the way it comes together, the only word I can use to describe it is imaginative. Because it's like, at times it's like cell shading, then it's like stop motion, then it's like, it's very interesting where it's like 3D, but 2D, but stop motion, but cell shading, and they fuse it together in a very interesting way. You have this comic book type feel, but this kind of on the page type feel where you see and feel texture from what you're looking at. And the animation is just inspired, imaginative, and it is straight top notch. Something that I would not expect. And Sony Animation, this is no diss to your other films, but this joint, at least I'll say that you guys have been progressing, because this animation straight makes your other animation look like House Party 2. Next up, I'll talk about the music and the score. Wow, it's beautiful. In this case, of course, Miles Morales is in Brooklyn, and you get the feel of Brooklyn. That's all I'm gonna say. The music is there, the tone is there, the music that you get behind our hero and heroes is there, and you definitely feel like, yo, he's in the city, he's in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? Cat's got Tim's on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They wearing Tim's 365 days of the year, son. Maybe like one day when they just wearing some flip-flops and socks, but most of the time it's gonna be Timbo, so you got that Tim's music, you know what I'm saying? It's very cool, it's very energetic and frenetic, but frenetic in a very good way. And it just helps build on his surroundings, his atmosphere, and the city that he lives in, man. Planet Brooklyn, yo, shouts out to Gangstar, shouts out to, you know, Smith & Wesson, shouts out to Mos Def, shouts out to Busta Rhymes, Jay-Z, Biggie Smalls, all them cats. Brooklyn is in the house in this joint, and it is so right. So next I want to talk about the voice acting, which if you got kind of like the gags and stuff on the, you know, in the trailer, it continues on. And it's so good. There is a lot of emotion all throughout this film, and you never feel like someone's just in the booth, like just reading lines and just saying it so they can get their check and get out of here. all of the voice actors come to play, especially Shameik. And as far as Shameik is concerned with Miles, wow. When he's being Miles, when he's trying to be funny, when he's scared, the father, the mom, Peter Parker, just Gwen, everybody, when they're being funny, when they're a little scared, when they're kind of angry, when they're extremely mad, all of these, they work so well with the animation to drive these emotions home, whether they're with interpersonal relationships, with the bad guys or whatever. They always bring this core of like, whoa, I'm watching a story. This isn't just, kind of like LeSean Thomas says, animation is just a medium. This is just a way to tell a story. There's nothing different than, in quality as far as animation and live action. You can still bring that same heart and soul. And with that said, the animation is on point, the music is on point, it's gonna take you there, and then voice acting skills is straight top notch. Now we got some stuff to get to after the break, but I just wanted to let you know where we going, all right? This movie's on point. I'm just letting you know where we going. You see we keep building, right? I'm just saying, where we going. But first, before we get started with any of the action, any of the directing, any of the way the flow of the film is put together with the last pieces of just references and all kinds of nuggets of Marvel goodness, first, Kiro Brand is gonna help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, check that link below. Hats, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, of course, cop it. Now, let's go in and say, straight out of the box, the Marvel references are there. The comic book relations are there. The way they add and mix and match characters and mix and match storylines and references from different things is there. And it's done in such a funny way. And you're really gonna dig that. That's just dope. It's nuggets for you. I'm just letting you know it's definitely there. If you're a Marvel head, if you're a Spider-Man head, they've got the references for you and they will shine through. Now, let's talk about that direction. Is the direction any good? Is it, you say it looked good, it sounds good, but is it directed well? Yes. This film never feels like it's too long. It never feels like it's too short. This film, because it's paced so well, it feels like it's just right, man. There's moments where you get your deep drama and you're like, dang, this is heart-wrenching. Then you get these moments where you're like, yo, there's a lot of tense, situations going on and I don't know who to care about or what to care about. And then there's some actual really freaky, scary moments. And they all play together well. They're all planned and paced well. And they all keep you moving and learning through the story. The direction, big shout out to Pete Ramsey. Straight flames, straight fire, flames. This movie is hot. But I know what y'all saying. Y'all saying like, NERDSoul, yo, I know you, man. Yo, you talk about that direction, you talk about that voice acting, you talk about that music. But we know what you like. We know what you want. What you think about that action. And boy, is it there. You get your action throughout the film. Whether it's, super heavy, super light, small moments, they pepper action throughout this. Whether it's one person or three people or, they make sure they continue that action all through the film, giving you these highs and lows, tense and, these peaks and valleys where you're either on the road to learn something or you're on the run from something or something, there are situations where the action is just like real quick, small baby clap. And then there's moments where the action is like boom. So it's like you get these like pop, that was action. Oh, okay, that was cool. That was kind of sweet. And then you're like, whoa, this is a crazy scene. What is going on? And it's all done in a very unique way. Way they pan the camera, way they move the characters, way they choreograph their fights between their heroes and villains. Fun, whether in tight spaces or large spaces. This movie does some stuff with action, which makes me put it up there, straight up, and maybe a little higher. But this movie is up there with Incredibles 2. This joint is straight flit aims. You know what? I might say, well, see, because I'm a Spider-Man fan. I love Spider-Man. So, but I think this joint might be better than Incredibles for different reasons. Incredibles is a great return, but this is just so new and so fresh and so different. The way the animation is done, and then the way the action is done with the animation, boy, snap. This joint is straight flames. No matter who's fighting, the action matters, and the action is cool, and the stakes are there. You're gonna dig this. You're gonna love this. I did too, and my score is straight up 5 stars. If you love good movies, I don't care, live action, animated, long, short, big, small, indie, whatever, you need to see this film. You're gonna enjoy it. If you don't enjoy this movie, I don't know what to tell you, man. I can't help you. I cannot help you if you can't. If you don't like this film, I can't help you. Ain't nothing I can do for you. This movie is dope. You should go see it. If you're a Spider-Man fan, you should definitely see it. But if you just love animation in general, this joint should be right up your alley. It's fun. It's funny. It's packed with action. It's got weight. It's got the drama. And this is the first time I think Sony, besides Homecoming because Marvel stepped in, but Sony, y'all got something with this. So guys, holla at me. I'ma holla at you. Down in them comments, let's talk about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, this is spoiler free. So if you're gonna drop a spoiler, make sure you put spoiler in all caps and then hit enter like 30 times, all right? And then put your comment. Don't be spoiling this for people, all right? Look, hey, because I will be watching them comments, all right? So don't be putting those spoilers in there, messing it up for other people. People trying to see the movie and they can't see it till like Monday and you gonna mess it up for them. Just saying, let's talk about Spider-Man, but let's do it responsibly. So while you staying responsible, I'm gonna tell you to holla at ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt player. Don't forget to get one for the players. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right, there's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, the best way to fly is just swinging. Peace.